guys, JB Collectibles once again, and this time we have a Crazy Toys knockoff figure of Mr. Batman in the house, which by the way is a replica of the Sideshow figure if you have seen it before. Well, this is the thing, I always wanted to have the Hot Toys or Sideshow Batman figure just because it is obviously an iconic figure that I wanted to have one way or the other. So one day I was walking around the flea market and guess what? Yes, I bumped into this guy right here, so I decided to give it a look. I checked, I detailed it, and I liked it. Yeah, I know you've seen probably many reviews and where a lot of people complain and blah 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 blah, but to be honest guys, I don't really care. To me this figure is worth having what I pay for, so. Alright, let's cut to the chase, shall we? Okay, I'm not really a fan of knockoffs, but this really got my attention, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's take a closer look, alright? Well, first and foremost, this figure was made by a company called Crazy Toys. I think you've heard about it. They make pretty much all kinds of figures, such as the one we have right now. Okay, on the box, they advertise the real deal here, and by that, I mean the original Sideshow figure. And, well, this one right here, I think this is they show the Christian Bale figure, which doesn't make any sense, but anyways. Okay, you can also see the specifications, and they're in Japanese, as you can see. They're very clear and understandable. Right, let's see. I
don't remember more.
Yeah, that was me in Japanese and, trying to read the instructions. I don't really want to translate it in English right now, but let's keep reading. What else does it say in here? It says for modelers age of 14 and over. I don't know what they mean by modelers. Yeah, I don't know. Modelers? You gotta be a modeler.
Alright, that's a compliment. Thank you.
Alright, okay, let me show you what I found in the box. I found a plastic bag with the toy in there, a figure stand with its figure holder, a Batman grappling hook, which in some cases comes out of the box damaged, but in my case it was, it was okay, so I was lucky. A pair of loose grabbing hands, a pair of closed fists, a batarang that apparently isn't sanded down. I mean, it looks okay. Average, but okay. It also comes with a grapple gun. As you can see here, it's broken. Well, I broke it. It didn't come like that. But I like the specificity of details. As you can tell, they're really good. It's not that bad. But quality-wise, as in, it's very weak, or it was, at least. So that's the reason why it broke. And last but not least, the Bat Guy. Mr. Batman, which at first glance it looked pretty good to me, and that is the reason why I got it. Of course, there are things that aren't accurate, but whatever. Alright, let's start. Let's start with the boots. These boots are not Batman's, these are actually Superman's. You see, I'm gonna try to compare it with a Sideshow figure that I have next to me, the Superman Sideshow figure. Batman's go up into a point in the middle, whereas Superman's go down. See? Here? I know that for some people this is really utterly important, but for me, not that much. I can fix it with photography. That's what I use it for. So it's not that important for me, The tip of the nose looks a bit scratched in Mr. Batman's, but I am assuming it was due to the previous owner's fault, so I am going to give the figure the benefit of the doubt. And besides, I knew what I was getting, so I am not gonna cry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, the head sculpt, let's see, they did a pretty good job. I mean, I like to take pictures of them, and it really shows wonderful. I have no problem at all, because the skin texture and color are okay too. And they clearly knock off the original molds for the belt, which to me looks great. Although the Sideshow one has a cloth goods belt, and this one is all plastic, as you can see. Okay, fabric looks good, and you can see his bat symbol looks good too. You can see he's a little bit cold. I mean, you can see his nipples here. Okay, Crazy Toys Batman has a smaller frame, as you can see also. I mean, I haven't even seen the Sideshow one, but I believe they're all standard, so I figured, see, next to Superman, it looks quite smaller.
Yeah, I'm smaller, so what you gonna do about it, brother? And I'm rich, so what?
Gloves look cool to me as well. Underwear is okay to me, nothing traumatic. The cape seems to have the right moves. Some people complain it's a little bit longer than what it's supposed to be, but to me it looks great. Texture and fabric material wise looks great, and it is well tailored and not out of scale as I thought it would be. Articulation is quite well as well. The head comes in a ball joint, as you can see. Let me show you. Okay, the knee articulation is double jointed. Groin articulation is good too. The ankles you can move up and down, but you can't go sideways as you would with the Sideshow original figures. Let me show you, like that. You see? In general, this figure is usable to me because, aforementioned, I take pictures. Besides placing him on a shelf, you know, it actually fulfill its purpose. And in my case, it's just like perfect for picture taking. Alright guys, you just have to have in mind, guys, that when you get a counterfeit or a knockoff figure, such as this one, you don't have to expect to get perfection. What I mean is, I feel I was extremely lucky with this guy because, to be honest, I didn't want to pay that much money for the Sideshow figure, which I am not that impressed about, if you ask me. I'm more impressed about the Arkham City Batman Hot Toys. Now, that's another level of futuristic awesomeness, as you can see on the picture. This guy pretty much reminds me of the iconic vintage character, and that's pretty much the reason why I got it for. Alright guys, so this is it for today. Stick around for more geeky stuff, alright? Or subscribe. Simple as that. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.